Hi, Cancer risings. This is for you. This is for your February 2025 reading. So let's see what the spirit guides, ancestors, angels have in store for you. We are going to start off with your Major Arcana Tarot theme for 2025. And I'm getting two for you. So this is really interesting. Ooh, we have the Magician and we have Justice. I'm actually hearing gifts. So I think your major theme for 2025 is the Magician. Cancer. Are you thinking about your gifts, your spiritual gifts? Have you been thinking about your gifts? Have you been worried about your gifts? Have you been using your gifts? Cancer, I think this month you are being asked to really take a moment to calm yourself and get really centered and really emotionally regulated so we can figure out what your gifts are. For those of you who have been worrying about whether you even have gifts, of course you do. You're literally ruled by the moon. You're one of the most spiritually and intuitively gifted zodiac signs in the entire deck. And the reason why February is going to be really, really powerful for you is you are about to be called upon in a very big way to share your gifts with the world. And in order for you to do that, you need to get very, very quiet and look at the immediate environment around you and look at the immediate resources you have available to you that have been giving you signs all this time of what your gifts are, how to use them, and if you're using them correctly. So let's see what the Magician has to say. You have all the tools you need to make things happen. You are being challenged to create the life you want by using what is within your grasp. What you bring into your world is yours. Engage your mind, hands, and heart today. Ooh, Cancer. I'm also with the hands. I'm hearing hands. So for those of you, I'm going to talk to three groups, I think. The first group is the group that is questioning if they even have gifts. The second group is the group that has gifts, but they don't know what to do with them. And then the third group is questioning whether their gifts are good enough. So for the first group of Cancer risings that don't even know if they have gifts, the answer is yes, you absolutely have gifts. And I'm being told that if you want to figure out what your gifts are, start doing more things with your hands. Start doing a variety of different spiritual practices that are out there that are very hand-based. Tarot card readings, astrology, Reiki, singing bowls, yoga. Do something that involves a lot of your hands. I feel like the more you try these different, very hand-based mystical services, the faster that your gift is going to become very, very obvious to you. That is the first thing I want to share. I'm being told that the second group of Cancer risings they are aware of their gifts, but now they don't know what to do with them. I'm being told that you need to practice whatever gift that you have more with your hands. You're a very handsy person. The reason for this is the Cancer has the pincers. So the pincers on a Cancer are what protects them, but it's also their entire state of existence for mobility, for gathering resources. Cancer relies on its hands to function. And then it relies on its internal emotional world to know what to do next. And I think that's where the disconnect is. I think Cancer risings, you guys are very emotionally in tune right now. This second group that has their gifts, but they don't know what to do with them. But you're literally not using your practical physical body to help you facilitate or refine your natural gift that you have. For the third group that has the gifts, you've been practicing, you're refining, and now you're having a sense of insecurity of whether your gifts are good enough. Practice, my dear. Practice makes perfect. You're ready. Go out there, share your gift, share your tarot card reading, do the Reiki sessions, do it on your friends, do it on your family, do it on a stranger. The more you practice, the faster you will build the confidence in knowing that you have been gifted with two hands and some spiritual gifts and divinely guided intuition that needs to be shared with the world. Don't have a doubt in your mind that you don't have gifted or that you're not gifted or you don't know what to do with your gifts or your gifts are not good enough. No. None of that. All right. So symbols and signs for my Cancer risings that are trying to figure out what they can see in their 3D world that will let them know that their gifts are being refined, brought to them or getting better and better are the following. Oh, can't make this up. God, you can't make this up. And I'm being told to stop. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I might have one more. Ooh. All right. Not you and Gemini having 4 cards. I love this for you guys. So the first symbol that you can see it anywhere, you don't have to see it in person, that will let you know that you are right on your way to finding your gift or finding your gift, or you are ready to start sharing your gift with the world, is kangaroos. And I love this because kangaroos, I think of hoppity hop, and I'm not sure why, but I think the reason why I'm hearing the word hoppity hop or the phrase hoppity hop is because if you stay still, you're not going to get anywhere. You need to hop along, move it along. It's okay. It's okay if you don't know what your gifts are. It's okay if you don't know how to make your gifts better. It's okay if you have gifts and you don't know if they're good enough. The point is you need to keep it moving. Keep it moving. So when you see kangaroos either on television, I also keep seeing like Winnie the Pooh. I keep seeing Kanga, the mom. So if you watch Winnie the Pooh, there's a kangaroo mother and son, and the mom's name is Kanga and the baby's name is Roo. And I think for certain Cancer risings, reaching out to your mom is going to be extremely helpful in making you feel loved and supported and safe to keep going with your gifts. I actually am hearing that it's okay for you to share your thoughts around having a spiritual gift and or your spiritual gift with your mom specifically, or a person that creates a motherly type of energy, so a maternal type of energy. This person is safe to share your desires of wanting to figure out what your gift are. If you have a gift or if they had a gift, there's something about that bond between Kanga and Roo and Winnie the Pooh that Roo always, like when Roo would fall into insecurity, Roo would always go to his mother, and his mother Kanga, she just had these wonderfully enlightening questions to get Roo to think outside themselves and to build their confidence to keep going. And I think that's what this is telling you. So if you see kangaroos, I'm being told that you have a couple of options. One, keep it moving, hoppity hop along, keep going, don't stop, because if you stop, you're never going to get there anyway. And number 2, if you find yourselves in stopped moments, reach out to your mom or a mother-like figure. Okay, the second symbol for Cancer that lets them know that they are on the right path or they're really, really close to the gift that they're looking for is a key. House keys, car keys, a physical key. I have a key here on the table, or you can go get a key. I'm also hearing that if you go to a place where you find a key, keep that key with you. If you find a key attached to something, that something that the key is attached to or it goes with will give you further insight on what your gift is. So definitely either get keys, turn to your keys, or if you see keys, you are very close to unlocking what your gift is. The next 2 is the moon and bed. I think this is so interesting because usually when we go to bed is at nighttime, which is usually when the moon is out or a new moon is out. I'm being called a couple of things. One, the next time you go to bed and it is a full moon is when you will have your gift activated. 100% your gift is going to be activated on the next full moon. I would definitely look up when the next full moon is. Funny enough, today's recording is on a new moon. It's on the lunar new year as well. So I feel like in about 2 weeks from this reading, you should have a really, really good idea when you are in bed or when you are sleeping of what your gift actually is. So I love that. The last thing I'll say about the bed, which really interestingly enough, if any of you have cats, I'm being told for those of you who have cats, one of your gifts is you guys are a witch and you should look into witch practices and ask your ancestors or guardian angels to tell you what type of witch you are. Are you a druid witch, a Celtic witch, a black witch, a purple witch, a red witch, a white sage witch? There's so many different type of witches. Figure out which one that is by checking in with your familiar and then asking your spirit guides and guardian angels, what type of witch you are so that you know what type of witchcraft to start practicing. Again, you will also find this out on the next full moon. Really, really love this. Let's get you guys some tea leaf cards. I'm gonna shuffle here. Ooh, what are some other signs? I love it. A unicorn. Love, love, love. a camel, and a horse. Interesting. This is so interesting because all three of these animals are of the same like animal kingdom family branch. Like they're all four-legged mammals that are of the horse riding spectrum. So we're going to start with unicorn first. So other thing I wanted to let you know, if you see unicorns, if you have a unicorn tattoo, if you see unicorns or you dream of unicorns, this is one of your spirit guides or angels coming to you and telling you your gifts. I'm just telling you that right now. If y'all see a unicorn, especially in your dreams, that is your spirit being talking to you. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Point blank. Very simple. But I'm going to take this more as this is a sign that your spirit guides or your angels are talking to you. Next, we have the camel. When I think of camels, I think of long journeys or long distances and preserving your resources. So Cancer, I'm talking to a small group of Cancers, maybe 1 to 5 of you who are watching this. If you feel as if you've been called to go on a long journey afar, or even to places where camels exist, I'm hearing Egypt, the Middle East. For those small groups of you, that is where you will find your gifts. That is where your ancestral lineage is that has your gifts. This journey, this pilgrimage is also how you're going to get the whole spectrum. How you find your gift, what type of gift do you have, how do you practice with this gift, who's going to come into your life and help you, and are you worthy of this gift is all going to be on this pilgrimage. So I am being told go to desert places or very long journeys or a pilgrimage, take a gap year from school, go travel around the world. It's something that has to do with long distance travel and needing to preserve your resources. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Love that. And then we have the horse, a short journey. You cannot make this up. Now, for some of you who either cannot afford to go on a long journey or the long pilgrimage is not your calling, funny enough, the other Cancer risings, I'm hearing a short journey will also activate this gift. So a short journey could be like a 30-minute ride to your closest park or a 1-hour ride to your closest national park. I am hearing national parks quite a bit, or wherever there's wild horses. This will also help activate your gifts. For some of you, there's another category of you might be doing all three. So you might be visited by a spiritual guardian that tells you to take a long and or short journey. So keep that in mind. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, let's see what the month of February has in store for you. Okay. Oh, this one. We have this. Oh, I love. Oh, okay. Interesting. You and Gemini both had 2 cards at the end. Or was it Taurus? I don't know. One of these other rising signs had 2 cards at the end. So let's get into this. The first week of February, we have the Queen of Cups. 100,000%. If you are a Cancer rising, you definitely are. Well, of course, you're going to be a Cancer rising. 100,000%. You are being asked this month, especially the first week, to get deeply, deeply in touch with yourself on an emotionally intuitive level. I'm also being told that if you have Pisces friends, I'll start with 2 parts. If you have Pisces friends, reach out to your Pisces friends because they're going to eat this up. They are 100% going to have your back. They are going to 100% be on board with helping you on this journey. For the other of you who have any other type of prominent Pisces placements, particularly rising, moon, or Venus, this is going to exacerbate you getting your gifts that first week. So for some of you Cancers, if you have prominent Pisces placements with planets in Pisces, you're going to figure out your gifts literally in the first week of February. For the others of you that do not have Pisces placements in your planets, your personal planets, Reach out to your Pisces friends. They are going to be the ones to help expedite this process for you. Love this. Second week of February, we have the King of Wands. For some of you, I'm being told that a King of Wands is going to have great influence over you during this process. For some of you, this could be your father or your father figure. Some of you might have a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries father. I am hearing more so Leo father and Sagittarius father, particularly for those of you that have a Sagittarius father. They are going to be surprisingly really supportive of this because Sagittarius is ruled by the ninth house. And the ninth house is all about mysticism and astrology and just bigger scope studies. So I really do think you're going to get some support there. For other Cancer risings, I feel like some of you are going to come across a prominent King of Wands type of energy. So you might meet a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries that is just going to deeply inspire you to continue on with your journey. For the third week of February, we have charity. We have giving and taking. For you in particular, I don't see you doing a whole lot of charity work right now, but I will say this. I think this is equal exchange of education and resources. So for Cancer risings that are really wanting to get tangible information about your gift, I'm hearing the public library. I would say go to your local public library and see if you can find any books on folklore, witchcraft, Wicca, anything, Reiki, massage, sound bowls, you name it. Your local public library is going to be really, 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 really resourceful for you. And it's cheap. It's cheap to get a public library card. For others of you, if you don't want to go the public library route, I'm being told that you need to figure out where you can get resources that will help you learn more about your gifts. So I'm hearing like buying a book online or particularly buying a book online or signing up for a course. If you have been following a mystical person, reach out to them politely and ask, do they offer any type of studying programs or do they offer any type of discounts for their programs, or see if there is a discount for their mystical program that you want to study. Definitely put yourself out there. A closed mouth does not get fed. At the end of February, you are going to be ready to level up on the next stage of your mystical gift searching journey or gift refining journey or preparing to share your gifts with the world. Definitely by the end of February, you are prepping up to share your gifts with the world because there are people waiting for you who will absolutely celebrate your gifts. So don't be afraid. Even if you feel like, oh, I'm not an expert. Let me tell you a secret about spirituality. None of us are experts. I'm not an expert. Every day I'm learning something new about tarot, my decks, myself, and tying this all together and giving readings. Every day I'm learning something new about astrology that I can further add to my next reading, right? If I had stayed in that state of, oh my God, I'm not enough or I don't have enough, I'll never be able to help the people that I know I should be helping, the people that I want to be helping, and the people who are waiting for me. That simple. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love that at the end of the month, you're leveling up. Good job, Cancer. We love that. All right, Cancer, let's give you some self-affirmation cards. We have the Adventurer, we have Emotions, and we have My Critic. Ooh, and Who I Am. Love. Let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with Adventurer. I'm going to tie this back to this section over here because the first thing I'm hearing is, yes, go on a journey, go on a short trip or a long pilgrimage trip. And by the time you come back from that trip in February, you are going to have a very good understanding of exactly who you are spiritually, what your spiritual gifts are, how do you use the spiritual gifts, and who you're supposed to be speaking to with or helping or servicing with these spiritual gifts. Love, love, love this. Short and sweet, go on an adventure. Adventurer. I am an adventurous person. I will focus on the journey rather than the destination and open myself to new opportunities as they come. Another thing I'm hearing really loudly is you need to go on this. It's not a you should. You need to go on this journey because the thing I just remembered about Cancer, my sweet, sweet soft-shelled Cancers, is y'all will hide in your shell forever. Y'all will hide in your shell forever. And hun, If you hide in your shell, you don't get to eat. If you hide in your shell, we don't get to see you. We don't know if, how do I explain this? I signed up for a course where we talk about business, and my mentor in the course was like, here's the thing, guys. You should try and be on as many platforms as possible on social media, because the reality of it is your client is out there waiting for you. But if they have no idea that you exist, they can't book you. They can't find you. They can't get the wisdom that you are sharing with the world that you know. That's kind of that concept, Cancer. We don't know if you exist if you stay in your shell forever. So go out there, go on that adventure. Don't worry about the final destination of, oh my God, I wonder what my gift is, or oh my God, what if I'm not this gift? What if I'm this or not this? Who cares? That's not your human experience. Your human experience is you're going to find that along the way. And that's what makes you unique, and that's what makes you special. We have emotions. God, the synchronicities on this. Cancer, you're literally ruled by the moon. And I love this because if we look at this connected afro puff, it looks like a moon. I love that. Your emotions are casting a vote right now a little bit too far for my liking, where you're not taking proactive steps to do more to get to where you want to go mystically and spiritually. And you and I both know this, Cancer. We both know this. So, hun, with that being said, even if you don't know if you have magic, you're still going to pick up your wand anyway, and you're going to channel your emotions, and you're going to talk to your spirit guides, or you're going to talk to whoever comes to you naturally, and you're just going to trust in that emotion and know that that's where it's going to carry you to where you need to go. I am a human being that has emotions. Feelings is a part of life, and negative emotions that I encounter are welcome. However, I will simply acknowledge them and not let them pass. I will not hold on to those thoughts, but intentionally release them as they come. For the group of you that is insecure about whether you know enough, or that you're good enough, or that you haven't perfected your spiritual gift, hun, nobody was perfect. Nobody is perfect. In this particular case, don't let your emotion cast a vote. You and I both know that you know enough, and it's okay. You're ready. Pick up your wand and go. Love, 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 love. My inner critic, my critic. I'm just going to directly tie this to those of you who are judging yourselves. For the Cancer risings that don't know what their gifts are yet, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to know that you're gifted and not know what your gift is. The entire human experience that you are living and breathing in until the day that you pass on is constantly going to be a state of, what are my gifts? And let me be clear, you can start off with one gift, you can perfect it, refine it, and once that gift has been used to its full extent and the purpose that it's meant to be used in this life, that doesn't mean that that's where it ends. It just means that you get to start this all over again and get more excited on what the next gift is. And for those of you who are like, I only have one gift, that's even better. You get to perfect your gift. Either way, it's fine. For those of you who are, I have gifts, but I don't know what to do with the gift, don't critique yourself. There's a lot of people out in the world that did not start knowing how to do something, myself included. I didn't know how to do YouTube videos until I spent the last 6 months taking my sweet time, really learning how to do it. And now we're here. And guess what? I'm still making mistakes. I literally recorded for the last 3 days, 4 different videos, and none of them recorded and saved. And you know what? I learned from that. It's okay. And for those of you who have gifts and you're like, oh, I don't know if my gifts are good enough, there is no such thing as a mystical or spiritual gift ever being good enough. The fact that you have it and you're aware and you're using it is just fine. Use your gift. Our magic does not get better unless we use it. So use it, hun, and you'll figure out that it'll get good. Oh, let me read this one for you. I am my own critic, though this is not innately a bad thing. I will strive to be kinder to myself and graciously accept my own constructive feedback. This will allow continued growth in all aspects of my life. I love this. I love this. Love, 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 love. And I love that it's underneath the 3rd week of February, where I told you earlier to reach out to people that you want to learn from and see if you can get more information on how to refine your craft. Last one is, who am I? I think overall, Cancer risings, with this mystical journey that you are on or questioning yourself of, I think you're tying your mystical gifts too closely to who you are and who you have to be. Although I can read tarot cards, it doesn't necessarily mean that I have to be the most accurate tarot reader. No, that's the two are not mutually exclusive. It means I have a gift, and if I am confident and ethical enough, I have the right to practice that gift. And that's just okay. I also want you guys to know that for those of you who feel like you only have one spiritual gift and you want to have others, nobody's ever going to put you in a box. I'm not. Don't ever put yourself in a box. Everybody has gifts. And if you want to learn something new and it's not natural to you, or you feel like, hey, I'm not supposed to be publicly posting this, that's okay too. Maybe the other gifts that you're supposed to have are not meant to be this all altruistic thing that you have to output to the world. Having gifts that are just for the sole purpose of you is also just as grand and as beautiful as having gifts that you are meant to service to the world. And that is okay too. So at the very end of February, I think you're going to have a very good understanding of being able to answer the question, who am I? Love that. I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. Love, 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 Cancer. Oh my gosh, I love this. Love. All right, my little Cancers, let's get you a empowerment card, the Candle of Hope. Ooh, you know what? Today is the new moon. Tomorrow is the new moon. Unfortunately, by the time I post this, it'll be February 1st. But I am being told that it's okay to do candle magic. For every Cancer rising seeing this, whether you are a witch or not, do some candle magic. 100% do some candle magic. I wouldn't recommend doing candle magic on the full moon, but that's just my personal opinion. But check in with your spirit guides, check in with your ancestors. But I am being told that you guys should look into doing candle magic, particularly white candle magic that calls upon your ancestors. This candle magic is going to help also facilitate a safe space in your dream state when you go to sleep next after doing the candle magic to call upon your ancestors to you. So think of this candle magic night as literally you calling out a beacon to only positive beings, spiritual beings. Imagine this candle, this white candle, being a beacon calling to you your divine beings that are meant to guide you and give you the answers that you're looking for. I think that's what this is really telling me. And yeah, 100%. And by the full moon after that, you'll have a whole tribe. You're going to have a whole tribe of spirit guides that are going to have your back 100%. I am hopeful. Every day I make the choice to be positive no matter what happens around me. I guard the flame of faith within. At the moment when all feels lost and I face a dead end, hope lights a new way. Oh, I love, 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 love. All right, let's get a overall final theme card for Cancer risings for the month of February. Oh, there you are. Oh, you get two. Oh, I love this. Okay. So we have build a home or build home. And then we have blissed out. The way I look at these is, oh, Cancer. I feel like there's two groups of you. So although I told you that all of you Cancers need to go out there, I still know you Cancers pretty well. So I feel like the spirit gave me two different options. So for those Cancers who cannot go on a trip or will not go on a trip at this time, which is understandable and respectable. Okay, so my apologies. There was a fire truck just taking its sweet time going down the street, which I find unusual, but anyway. So Cancers. So for those of you who cannot go on a trip at this time or don't want to go on a trip at this time, that's okay. Completely understandable. I respect it. They're telling me to ask you to build a home or build home. So to me, I think for those Cancer risings that are not going to go on a trip, you guys are being asked to refresh your home. Maybe repaint the walls, get plants, rearrange your furniture. There's something about your immediate environment that needs to be switched around and switched up to bring in new energy, to guide you to a better place of sleep and bring you the key of your dreams coming to you and telling you what your gifts are. So that's for those of you that don't want to go on a trip. Now, for those of you that do want to go on a trip, if you go on a trip, There is going to be some type of event that you're going to go to where just it hits you. It just hits you. You get inspired by this person on the stage, which I think is this King of Wands type of energy. And to be really clear now, I'm thinking about it. This doesn't have to be a man. This can also be a person with a very masculine energy or a very king-like presence in front of you. But I feel like this person on this blissed out activity that you're going to be doing. So like in this picture, this person is at a concert. That's when it's going to hit you. That's literally when it's going to hit you. Your gift is going to activate in this moment because you allowed yourself to be completely free and you put yourself out there. And you put yourself out there. Love this for you. Could not get any better. Oh, love, 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 love. Let's end your reading on a golden mantra. Ooh, I'm going to put one more because I feel like... So here are the two. God, this golden mantra deck, I don't even have to shuffle it. It's like, just give me good cards. Okay. So the first card I pulled is I attract success and new opportunities effortlessly. Yes, 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 Cancer. I really do feel for those of you who are very, very comfortable about putting yourselves out there, you are 100% going to attract the people and the opportunities or the resources to you that will help facilitate a more expedited form of you figuring out what I feel like, to get to the point, I feel like for those of you who are putting yourselves out there, you're going to run into a person that deeply inspires you, and or you might have the opportunity to have access to resources or a class or some type of information that helps to ignite your gifts really quickly or get your gifts to be more refined. Love this for you. Absolutely love this for you. For those of you who are, I am a radiant being of light, love, and joy, I'm leaning more towards this is the group of Cancers that are not going to be really overtly putting themselves out there. For those of you who are going to be the more home baddies and organic state of your sign, I feel like doing more rituals, creating altars, and refreshing your home is what's going to attract your spirits, your guardian angels, whatever mystical spiritual being is going to come to you in your sleep at the next full moon and tell you what your gifts are and how to use them. Oh, I love this for you, Cancer. That is it. Thank you so much for coming to your February 2025 reading. I absolutely am excited for you. If you have a mystical gift and it activates, leave me a comment down below. So excited to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye.